Lily and Sam had always been close, even from childhood. They grew up next door to each other, their worlds intertwined by shared adventures, laughter, and sometimes tears. But as they grew older, their paths diverged. Lily went on to study art in a distant city, while Sam remained home to take care of his family's small bookstore. Years passed, and life, in all its unpredictability, brought them back together. Lily returned to town, her art now celebrated by galleries, but something felt different. She'd seen the world, grown in ways she hadn't expected, and the bright, wide-eyed girl she once was seemed distant. Sam, on the other hand, had remained in the same town, surrounded by familiar faces. The bookstore was a reflection of his steady, patient nature, a quiet anchor in a sometimes chaotic world. But even as he thrived in his own way, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. One day, when Lily returned to the bookstore, it was as if time had folded itself into the space between them. Sam greeted her with a soft smile, the kind that said both, "I've missed you," and "It's good to have you back." They sat together, catching up on the years, their voices mixing like the pages of a favorite book. But Lily could tell there was more unspoken between them. After a pause, she looked at Sam and asked, "How are you really doing, Sam? Not just the bookstore, but you." He hesitated, glancing down at his hands. "I'm doing okay, just the same. Steady." He looked at her, a trace of vulnerability in his eyes. "But sometimes I wonder if there's more out there for me. Something more than just books and routine." Lily, who had seen the vastness of the world, suddenly felt the pull of something simple but real. "I get that," she said softly. "Sometimes I feel like I'm missing the roots that you have here." The silence hung in the air for a moment, both of them feeling the weight of each other's lives. But then, something shifted. Sam reached across the table, taking her hand gently. "Lily," he said, his voice steady but sincere, "maybe what you need is a place to call home. And maybe what I need is to spread my wings a little more." Her eyes softened, understanding what he was offering, a give and take, a balance of giving space and taking support. A relationship that wasn't just about what each of them could offer the other, but about allowing each other the freedom to grow. They realized in that moment that relationships weren't about keeping score or staying the same. It was about being there, truly present, in moments of giving and receiving. Sam could offer her a foundation, something steady to lean on, while she could offer him the chance to explore beyond the familiar. In the end, they both found that the secret to lasting love wasn't about what you gave or took, but about the willingness to share the dance of life, where both partners contribute, support, and grow together. And so, they continued their journey side by side, learning that the beauty of their relationship lay in the balance between giving and taking.